More than 160 presenters urge BBC boss to resolve employee tax catastrophe. A group of more than 160 BBC local and network presenters have written to the corporation's Director General, Tim Davey, urging him to resolve the ongoing catastrophe of IR35. So yeah, if you didn't know, many of the people who work for the BBC aren't paid sort of PAYE like we all are from our jobs. They have to set up their own little companies and then they invoice the BBC for their services and the BBC pay the company. It means no sick pay. And it also means the biggest point of it, well, we'll come to that in a minute. It mentions it in here, so why spoil it when they're going to do it better than me. In 2017, we presented Tony Hall with a dossier demonstrating that the BBC's IR35 policy and its unlawful handling of our tax affairs was causing despair and hardship. Some presenters were going to food banks or driving Ubers to make ends meet. IR35 rules were introduced in the year 2000 to prevent people who would ordinarily be viewed by HMRC as employed from being taxed as if they were self-employed. By using companies rather than employing the presenters as staff, the BBC did not have to pay national insurance contributions. Some have accused the BBC of forcing them to set up special tax vehicles to allow the corporation to avoid paying millions in national insurance contributions, with many pursued by HMRC for unpaid tax bills, some running into thousands of pounds. You know, you pay for the BBC, the government pay for the BBC, and they're doing everything they can to not give as much of that back to the government as possible, whilst, you know, making it really difficult for some of the staff to work there. I mean, I don't know about these unpaid tax bills and stuff like that. I mean, if you're having your own sort of private tax vehicle, self-employment thing, you're responsible for your own tax. That's not down really to the BBC, I would imagine. I don't know the full story of this. But the fact that the BBC have done everything possible to not pay national insurance contributions, and it's just shocking. Do you not think that's shocking? I think that's terrible. And also made it really hard for the staff as well. You know, not everyone likes being PAYE, but I mean, sometimes you want a bit of security, don't you? And PAYE offers you that security. And I'm sure many of the staff who are in this situation would have preferred to be on the PAYE, would they? I don't know. Self-employed has its bonuses, I guess. I don't know. I'm happily PAYE and I like to stay that way if my boss is watching, please. A BBC spokesman said, as we've seen with recent high-profile tax cases, matters surrounding broadcasters, presenters and employment tax statutes are highly complex. In recent years, we've sought to help individual presenters to resolve historical IR35 tax issues and have been working closely with them to reach a solution. We're making steady progress. What I would say, if any of those presenters happen to be watching this, I can't see why you would be watching such a pokey little YouTube channel, but if you do happen to be watching this, my suggestion would be leave. Leave. The BBC is a sinking ship. And the BBC, a couple of weeks ago, old Timbo did an interview in one of the papers saying they're really struggling to get talent. They just can't get talent. They're giving out apprenticeships like bloody M&Ms at the minute because they're just desperate for talent. So if they're desperate for talent, other TV channels are desperate for talent. But it's not just the TV channels. You've got all the streaming services. Everybody is desperate for talent because there's so much content being created at the moment and not enough people to go around to help present or create or do anything with the content. So if I was one of these presenters who are feeling a bit miffed by how the BBC has treated me, I'd be typing up my CV a bit rapido and sending it off to all the streaming services and the digital channels, personally, and get away from the sinking ship and get yourself into a lovely place that, you know, treats you right and wants you to be happy, you know, wants you to be a valued employee. And I'll see you in another video again soon. Thanks for watching.